What's up, YouTube? Today, the theme of this video is going to be about the beginnings of a new startup idea. That moment when you think you're onto something, and what to do when you keep having that idea that's bugging you day in and day out that you just have to work on. Or you come across an unobvious problem that you think you might be able to solve and create a lot of value from. We're going to talk about that, yes. First, I gotta go back and see if these guys have an update on my camera. If you saw my last vlog, you know that I had an old camera that broke, and I took it to this camera repair shop, but the space is so weird, I'm telling you. Let's see if they have the update, yes. As you can see, it doesn't look like anything happened, but this elevator really is coming down. It's gonna take 2 centuries. If you haven't heard me say before, I see this channel and Hustle Guru more as a stepping stone to the next startup idea. I see these YouTube videos as a way for me to document what I'm going through as I figure out the next thing to work on. And I have this idea that I've been thinking about for a couple days. But the first thing I do before I actually start developing anything is I talk to dozens of people. I'm not about to film dude this time because I don't want him to tell me.
Don't take my picture.
Again. Wow. I got a call from them today, and I thought that meant that they had an update on my camera. But apparently they just mistakenly dialed my number, so. Alright, now I'm on my way to WeWork to meet some friends of mine who want to go over a new startup idea. WeWork is one of the most valued companies in the world, but if you're like most people, you probably haven't heard of it because it's not a consumer brand. WeWork is a chain of really well-designed co-working spaces that started in New York, but it's in Chicago, San Francisco, Amsterdam, London, Miami. And instead of leasing any other space that you'd get with your company, you can rent month by month WeWork offices. The startup idea they want to talk about has to do with helping people who want to host an event find a space to do it. And recently, WeWork bought Meetup, which is an app that lets you conveniently set up events, but you still have to have a space. So now, with Meetup combined with WeWork, if you don't already have a space for your Meetup, you can use the WeWork spaces as the default place to host your event. And because WeWork values traffic into their space so much, it's completely free. As long as you have a guest list, you can host your event using Meetup at any WeWork space for free. It's crazy. I don't know whether to be happy that I know where to host my next event or that we're basically because of the competition. But back to startup ideas. When a startup idea is in an early phase, you really want to talk to as many people as possible. But not just random people. You want to talk to people who have to do with the problem you're trying to solve. So let's say you're making some kind of cooking app that let you take the ingredients from your fridge and put it in your phone to generate recipes. You'd want to talk to people that have trouble cooking or already cook a lot and understand what they already do to do it. I wasn't just gonna ask some random people. Talking to a lot of people means talking to a lot of people. I know a lot of people who are afraid of telling others about their startup ideas because they have this myth stuck in their head that their idea is gonna get stolen. Anybody who has the resources to quickly steal your idea, one, hears amazing ideas all the time, so they're really likely not going to do it. And if it's an obvious idea, people are probably already working in it in large organizations. So my philosophy is tell as many people you can about your idea and get feedback as fast as possible. It also goes to say, when you're doing this customer research, or what I just call trying to understand the problem, you don't want to tell the people you're talking to about your idea right off the bat because you want honest feedback from them about their own experiences. So do yourself a favor and just ask them questions about their job or whatever the problem has to do with. And then once they've given you that honest feedback, tell them about the idea and see what they have to say then. Be slow to build out your solution. Step back and try to understand the problem as close to the truth as you can before creating anything that you might assume will solve your assumed problem. You see what I'm saying? I have the beginnings of an idea in my head. A couple days ago, I got to thinking about how to reinvent the way that people move out and find a place to live. So if you're someone that's looking for a new place to live, or that's something that's been on your mind, please email me at mattlfsmith@gmail.com, and let's see if we can have like a 15-minute phone call. That would be awesome. About to meet up with these guys at WeWork. The man Anton. Let's go. It's already going. It's already. Do you see how it's going?
17.
Yeah, 17. Anton, dude, why are you so rushed? Thank you. This is WeWork. Amazing design. Amazing design. Where are they at?
Hey guys, what's up? You can't film in here.
How do you feel about the no film policy at WeWork?
I respect their decision to have a no film policy.
Yeah, these guys are the respecters. Policy respecters.
The problem with having a YouTube channel is that you start to see everything
here he goes.
through
Here
the
he goes
lens
again.
of a YouTube creator.
Yeah, tell me, Anton.
So-
Wait, Anton, drop your advice. Come on, I'm waiting.
So that kind of you're like.
He's not going to be on the show, period.
Now we're trying to determine where do we fit into this whole scheme of things.
I was just talking to the vlog about this. Because of the whole WeWork meetup situation, now we're at a crossroads where we fit in. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, we're not going to compete with WeWork. I love WeWork too much anyway. So we got to figure out something completely different.
I just want to control their media policies.
I'd love to see the actual...
What does WeWork have missing in terms of tools that people are looking for?
There's no power tools, there's no 3D printers, there's no tech that you would use to actually design and create stuff. There's no common spaces, like maker spaces that are...
So you're thinking there's still a need here for people who might not necessarily want to host events, but need a space to access and use maker tools.
Yes, I believe
That's more accessible. Andrew, what do you think about the accessible makerspace idea?
Possibly. I mean, there's a lot of different things you have to look into. Don't think it's feasible.
Why is that? Are you sleeping here?
On our way to Chai Hack Night.
Whoa.
This is actually different. It looks very similar to 1871 guys, but it's not really.
This space is designed awesome. What's this space called?
This is Braintree.
We're here at the Braintree HQ.
Yes, sorry.
To get us started. All these startups. Where can I see mine?
Sure.
We're still actually bitch.
The new idea is that the WeWork spaces are good for certain types of events, but Andrew over here is saying that the WeWork events actually are not good for certain types of events. Say you're a chef and you're trying to chop up those scallops right. You know, you don't want to host a whole cooking event in a WeWork space, or if you have a dance class or a photography class, like you can't film in a WeWork space. So there's still a certain section of meetups that are happening. Andrew is saying people are not going to use the WeWork spaces for. And so these guys are going to understand different kinds of meetups that are happening around the city.
Raw data.
Raw data, yeah. Then Mirza and I are going to be going to find people who are hosting meetup events and understand how they found the space, how they decided on the space. Do they even know what WeWork is? If they do, and they know they host events, why did they decide not to do one there since it's free? Talking to the people who are running those to figure out what's going on with this space that they decide on using. Leaving Braintree, pretty productive meetup.
We got the game plan, we had a good dinner with the plantains.
Yeah, them plantains. Oh, that's gonna be the end of this vlog, I guess.
Peace.
Peace.
Fuck out.